hold onto your seats because TrendPop is exploding with the latest buzz. We've got scorching hot takes from Ana Navarro on The View reacting to a shocking political response, a deep dive into the incredible performance of new seasons for The View and General Hospital, a major media shakeup as ABC's The View skips the Jimmy Kimmel controversy, and we're breaking down all the drama and the numbers. Stick around, you do not want to miss this. First up, we're diving into the fiery opinions of Ana Navarro on The View as she weighs in on the controversial response to Charlie Kirk's killing. Navarro isn't holding back, revealing exactly why she's not surprised by Donald Trump's reaction and what it says about his long-standing political persona. This is a take you absolutely need to hear. Then get ready for some major wins in the TV world. We're breaking down the stellar ratings for the new seasons of The View and General Hospital on ABC. Find out how these beloved shows are performing and what it means for the network's fall lineup. Plus, we've got the latest on other daytime hits like GMA3, The Young and the Restless, and The Bold and the Beautiful, The Numbers Are In. And in a move that's got everyone talking, we're investigating why ABC's The View conspicuously skipped the explosive Jimmy Kimmel controversy. Sunny Hostin had fears about First Amendment rights, but why was this major story left on the cutting room floor? We've got the inside scoop and all the fallout. And after you've caught all the hottest headlines, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more exclusive content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let's go. Ana Navarro says Trump's reaction to Charlie Kirk killing was exactly what she expected. In the wake of the assassination of Charlie Kirk, a polarizing figure in conservative politics, the discourse surrounding the event has been intense, with political leaders offering starkly different responses. While some, like the Republican governor of Utah, have called for de-escalation and unity, others, including former President Donald Trump and his allies, have controversially pointed fingers at Democrats for the rhetoric that may have fueled the violence. On the popular ABC talk show, The View, co-host Ana Navarro addressed this charged political climate and Trump's specific reaction. Contrary to what one might expect, Navarro stated she wasn't disappointed by Trump's response, but rather, she wasn't surprised. She elaborated that this predictability stems from his established pattern of behavior during times of national shock and political turmoil. Navarro emphasized that public figures, especially elected officials, have a profound duty to foster unity and calm during crises, a responsibility she felt was not met by Trump's comments. She drew a stark contrast between Trump's reaction to Kirk's death and his response to the murder of former Minnesota House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband. In that instance, Trump had notably downplayed the severity, famously stating about a potential call to the governor, "I could be nice and call, but why waste time?" Navarro highlighted this past behavior as evidence that Trump's latest response, while divisive, was simply a continuation of his consistent, and in her view, problematic, approach to politically charged violence. The public reaction to Navarro's candid assessment has been mixed, with many viewers on social media applauding her directness, while others, particularly Trump supporters, have criticized her for what they perceive as biased commentary. Analysts are watching closely to see how these differing political narratives surrounding such sensitive events continue to shape public opinion and political discourse. Don't go anywhere, because the fallout from this political firestorm is far from over. Next, we're diving into the surprising ratings success that has ABC celebrating big wins for The View and General Hospital. ABC's The View and General Hospital kick off new seasons with impressive ratings gains. As the new television season officially gets underway, ABC is celebrating a strong start, particularly with the premiere weeks of its long-running daytime staples, The View and General Hospital. Both shows, which launched their latest seasons on September 8th, have delivered performances that have significantly boosted the network's daytime ratings. The View, now in its 29th season, saw a notable uptick in key demographics. Compared to the same week last year, the show experienced a +003 rating increase among women 18-49 and a +005 rating increase among women 25-54. Overall, the veteran talk show averaged an impressive 2.281 million viewers, a slight increase year over year, marking its best season premiere week performance since 2021. This robust performance indicates continued audience engagement with the show's signature, hot topics and celebrity interviews. Simultaneously, General Hospital, entering its 63rd season, also demonstrated significant momentum. The beloved soap opera achieved week-to-week gains in both the Women 1849 and Women 2550 for demographics. More impressively, it drew its largest overall audience in 6 weeks, with 2 million viewers tuning in. This marks only the third time since February 2025 that the series has surpassed the 2 million viewer threshold, showing a strong resurgence. The show also saw substantial year-over-year growth, up 168,000 viewers compared to the same week last year. These wins come amidst a competitive daytime landscape. While GMA3 also posted gains, and The Young and the Restless saw week-to-week increases, other shows like The Bold and the Beautiful experienced declines. The strong performance of The View and General Hospital highlights their enduring appeal and ABC's successful strategy in launching their new seasons. But not all news from ABC is good news this week, as a major story seems to have been deliberately overlooked. Up next, we investigate why The View completely ignored the Jimmy Kimmel controversy that has the media world in an uproar. ABC's The View skips major Jimmy Kimmel controversy, raising eyebrows. In a move that has left media watchers and fans baffled, ABC's daytime talk show, The View, conspicuously omitted any discussion of the controversy surrounding late-night host Jimmy Kimmel. The story, which dominated headlines after Kimmel's show was pulled from the air by network affiliates due to his comments about Charlie Kirk's alleged shooter, was entirely absent from the show's Hot Topics segment on Thursday. This silence is particularly striking given The View co-hosts' usual eagerness to tackle major news, especially when it involves fellow ABC talent or issues of free speech. Co-host Sunny Hostin had previously expressed concerns about First Amendment rights being threatened if Stephen Colbert's show was canceled for political reasons. However, when it came to Kimmel's situation, where ABC affiliates, facing pressure from the FCC and affiliate owners like Nexstar Media Group and Sinclair Broadcast Group, pulled his program, the hosts remained silent. The controversy ignited when Kimmel suggested on his show that the alleged shooter, Tyler Robinson, was part of the MAGA gang. This remark drew sharp criticism from FCC Chairman Brendan Carr, who reportedly threatened ABC and Disney, stating the situation could be resolved the easy way or the hard way. Disney ultimately pulled Kimmel's show indefinitely, despite reports that Kimmel intended to address the remarks on air. The decision by The View to bypass this significant story, which directly impacts their own network and involves prominent figures like FCC Chairman Brendan Carr and former President Trump's administration, has led to widespread speculation. Questions are being raised about whether ABC News, the division under which The View operates, may have influenced the show's editorial decisions to avoid further controversy or criticism of the company. A representative for The View offered no immediate comment on the omission. The public reaction has been swift, with many on social media criticizing The View for what they see as a double standard and a failure to uphold their commitment to discussing pressing issues, especially those concerning free speech and political commentary in the media landscape. But the drama in the media world doesn't stop there, as we're about to reveal which show is actually pulling in the biggest viewership numbers. Stay tuned as we break down the full ratings report for ABC's daytime lineup, including the latest on General Hospital and more. ABC's daytime dominance, The View and General Hospital lead new season ratings. ABC is off to a strong start this fall television season, with its flagship daytime programs, The View and General Hospital, posting impressive viewership numbers and demonstrating significant growth. The network is celebrating the early success of these established shows as they launch their latest seasons, signaling a healthy competitive landscape in daytime television. The View, now in its 29th season, kicked off its new run on September 8th and immediately showed positive momentum. In the crucial Women 1849 demographic, the show saw a +003 rating increase compared to the same week last year, moving from a 0.19 to a 0.22. Even stronger gains were observed among women 25-54, with a plus 0.005 rating jump from 0.28 to 0.33. Collectively, The View averaged 2.281 million total viewers for the week of September 8-12, 2025, a slight increase year-over-year and its best season premiere week performance since 2021. This indicates a sustained and growing audience for the popular talk show. Meanwhile, General Hospital, embarking on its 63rd season, also delivered encouraging results. The long-running soap opera experienced week-to-week gains, with its audience growing among women 18-49 and women 25-54. Most notably, the series attracted its largest overall audience in 6 weeks, drawing 2 million viewers. This milestone marks only the third time since February 2025 that General Hospital has crossed the 2 million viewer mark, showcasing a significant resurgence. Compared to the same week last year, the show saw a substantial increase of 168,000 viewers. Other ABC programs also saw positive movement. GMA3 recorded the largest week-to-week gains across daytime broadcast in the key DMOS and saw both week-to-week and year-over-year increases in total viewers, averaging 1.289 million viewers. In contrast, while The Young and the Restless saw modest week-to-week gains, The Bold and the Beautiful experienced a notable year-over-year decline in the key sales demographics despite still attracting a substantial audience. Shows like The Price is Right and Today Third Hour aired repeats, impacting their comparative figures. The strong performance of The View and General Hospital underscores their enduring appeal and strategic importance for ABC's daytime lineup, setting a positive tone for the upcoming television season. That's a wrap on our deep dives, but we're not done yet. Stick around for a lightning-fast recap of all today's top stories and your complete call to action. And that's a wrap on today's TrendPop. We covered Ana Navarro's sharp take on Trump's response to Charlie Kirk's killing, celebrated the strong ratings for the new seasons of The View and General Hospital, and investigated why The View skipped the Jimmy Kimmel controversy. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to TrendPop for all the hottest news and updates, and hit that notification bell to stay ahead of the curve. Also, drop a comment below with your thoughts on today's stories and follow us on all our social media channels for exclusive behind-the-scenes content. We'll see you in the next one.